We are all messed up with our puny little lives when compared to the vast mysteries of this universe, right? But have you guys ever wondered what's outside? And with that, we mean what's really outside? The universe. Well, we aren't the ones who asked this ourselves. There were many. And in today's episode of Top Vagabonds, we'll be looking into the top 5 theories we showed that the edges of the universe exist. So why wait? Let's jump straight in. So first of all, before we dive into our matter, let's discuss another question. Is there really an edge to it? If the universe is growing at a constant rate, so if it's expanding, what will it become? In other words, what exists outside of the known universe? Yep, we are right back at our initial question. One of the theories regarding the edge of the universe is that the cliffhanger theory. Didn't get it right? We'll go through something simpler. Could you travel somewhere and see beyond the cosmos? Like one could peer over a cliff edge or out of a window to view the exterior of a building? That's what we're dealing with here. According to the cosmological principle, the distribution of matter in any area of the universe appears to be the same as it does in any other section, regardless of which direction you look. In scientists' terminology, the cosmos is isotropic. The cosmological principle is, in part, a result of the assumption that the physical laws of the universe are the same everywhere. The assumption, however, is that there is no edge. There is no point at which the universe just ends, and one may look in any direction to observe what's beyond it. The surface of a balloon is a common simile used to illustrate the edgeless universe. An ant on such a surface can move in any direction, and it appears that the surface is unbounded. That is, the ant may return to where it started, but the journey has no end. So, despite the fact that the surface of a balloon has a fixed supply of square units, there is no edge to it, no boundary, because you may move in any direction indefinitely. Furthermore, because there's no center, there is no preferred spot on the spherical surface of the balloon. Somewhat complex, right? Let's move on to the next one. The next theory is somewhat related to the previous one. This one is called the ballooning universe. Using the balloon analogy again, if some amount of additional air was added to the balloon, the ant would notice that the other items on the balloon surface were becoming farther away. And the greater the distance between the ant and an item, the faster the thing recedes. However, regardless of matter where the ant wriggled, the pace at which those things receded followed the same laws. If the ant devised an equation to describe how quickly the furthest things receded, it would function the same way wherever on the balloon's surface. When inflated, balloons, on the other hand, expand into 3-dimensional space. The issue is that this does not hold true for the cosmos. This is due to the fact that galaxies are not moving away from each other across space, but rather space itself is expanding. As a result, any aliens seen in human-observed galaxies would all reach the same conclusion as Earthlings. Everything else is moving away in all directions, except for the local galaxy, which is still at rest. Get it? Another theory is the infinite space theory, which we are all familiar with. Meanwhile, there's the question of whether the cosmos is limitless in space in the first place. Alternatively, the cosmos might wrap around itself in a higher dimension in the same manner as the sphere's 2-dimensional surface wraps around itself in 3 dimensions. By the way, sorry to interrupt, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content just like this one. And while you're at it, turn on the post notifications so that you never miss out on any of our future uploads. Let's look into another one, the clashing brain theory. Let's go through another question. Could our universe be a membrane floating in a higher dimensional space, crashing with a neighboring reality on a regular basis? There are enormous additional dimensions of space, according to a branch of string theory known as brain world. And while gravity can reach out into them, we are restricted to our own brain universe with only 3 dimensions. The final theory is the evolving universe theory. When the matter is squeezed to high densities in the heart of a black hole, it has the potential to bounce back and generate a new baby universe. The rules of physics in the offspring may change marginally and at random from the parent, resulting in the evolution of universes. Universes that produce a large number of black holes have a large number of progeny, and they eventually grow to dominate the multiverse's population. If we live in a typical universe, there should be physical rules and constants that optimize the formation of black holes, but it is unknown whether our universe meets the criteria. So out of these theories, which one of these digests in our mind? Well, we're sure that a few of the above theories seems to be tough to bite on, but the next time we meet, we'll definitely come up with some simpler explanations. So until then, see ya!